Hello to my friends at OVEC and the Bluegrass Academies. I went ahead and did all your locations because I wasn't sure if that's what you wanted. So hopefully this will be helpful in general. So I wanted to just really quickly explain what some of this means because giving these reports to you all is kind of tricky for me because I want to make sure you understand what it means. So I sent you the three candidates you asked for specifically, and I gave you a very detailed little Word document report. And for your entire group, I decided to create a little spreadsheet, and then I can just keep adding to it every time you ask me for updates. No problem with that at all. It'll be really super easy. But I wanted to explain it to you because there's a few things that I think will be confusing. I know they would be for me if I were you. So the biggest one is that in this it says enrolled and then it has the date. And I'm thinking based on my records of when I was sent the enrollment request from either Michelle Breckenridge or Mary Fleece, that this is the date that's represented here. Those are the dates I have in my records as the dates the enrollment was requested. However, what I want to make really clear, because over here I'm saying non-enrolled, and I thought, oh my gosh, they're going to look at this and say this woman is crazy, which says enrolled here. So what this means is, and I'm not sure what you all are aware of in terms of the process, but when you send me the enrollment request from OVEC, I think that is a result of something you send to OVEC, and the MOA is signed to pay the tuition. So sometimes there's, I would imagine, a delay between when you send to OVEC and then OVEC sends to me the request for enrollment. I know there's a delay from when the enrollment request is made to when U of L actually processes and assigns the candidate with a U of L account. So when you see not enrolled here, that means this candidate is still in the process of being sponsored, is the word that U of L uses. It's a sponsored account because OVEC is paying for it instead of the student paying tuition. So in order to create these sponsored accounts, it goes through a couple different steps at the university. And then you'll see here Alex Burnett was re-enrolled, and this is his last date of submission before he went through the process of re-enrolling, as I understand it. So that's something I wanted to explain to you. This up here is the last submit date and what the candidate submitted. So you can see not enrolled, re-enrolled, not enrolled. And then you look at Carolyn, and she is working on her portfolio with me. And actually my colleague Janie Andrus will take that over with Diana Zinks. Now that we have a team of people doing this, it's really been helpful for me and I have time to make little videos to explain things to you. So you can see there's no activity in these categories. You can see the date and what they did. And when I say no activity, what I mean is in my grade book on Blackboard, it shows that they haven't even come into Blackboard to look at this. Blackboard will document things like the viewing. You see here it says view only. That's similar to the report I made to you where the candidate you had asked about had viewed something, was their last, Haley Sanders. So she had viewed module 1, but there's the viewing of the module that's documented in Blackboard, and then there's the submission of the assignment. And when you see module 2, lesson 3, that means that's what they've assigned, been assigned and done, excuse me. Last but not least is the TRIS part of this. So once you see this here, it means I have entered their credit in TRIS. So All of that counts towards the required training hours they have to complete the CDA. So it's a very complicated process. I'm not sure how much you're aware of it in terms of U of L's involvement. I'm guessing you probably know a lot about the CDA and how that works. But if not, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm happy to give you more of an idea of what's going on here. So please let me know if this is good for now. If you need something more, just ask. I'm always happy when the managers and directors contact me, because I think the way this is going to best work is if we're always checking in with one another. And I try to send those monthly reports for you all, but this I think is going to be much better. So just keep an eye on both, but always ask me anytime you want something like this. I'll just add it to the spreadsheet, and I'll put the date and last submit on the next column the next time you ask me. So I hope this is helpful, and a little bit more of a personal touch by making the recording. I like to do that so you can hear my voice and know that I'm a real person out there. Okay. Thank you.